Hello everybody. Today on Rift we are on the PTS for some exciting new announcements. There are new open world raid bosses in the works for testing. The recently rehired developer Carolar recently posted on the Discord that today, Thursday at about 3 p.m. we'd be doing some testing of these open world bosses, which is new content for us level 70s to pass the time with, which is pretty dang exciting considering we haven't had much as of recently. Now, the fact that they're on PTS highlighted something very important, and Carolar mentioned that he didn't really want people streaming it, but I really wanted to show you guys the first impressions for anybody that couldn't make it out to this testing or just didn't happen to see the announcement. But I will highlight here again, this is PTS testing. What you see here is not the final product. What you see here could be subject to a lot of change. This is simply first impressions. Don't take anything too seriously that you see here. We're more here to test fundamentals versus something actually polished or finished. But besides that, here we are, and this is super exciting. So there are two bosses that we'll be testing today. We have no idea what they are. Carolar mentioned that they are not colossi, so interesting. I'm potentially thinking something along the lines of the Dendrum open world bosses or our old dinosaur friend over in the Plain Touch Wilds that used to be a lot of fun to run. But there will be a total of 5 coming whenever they release on live, which is super exciting. Little something new to do. I have decently high hopes, considering I hope that these aren't cookie cutter, so to speak, and that we might see some actual differences between them, but you know, at this point, anything is good. And speaking of anything is good, my cleric gear today is very rough. I just have the predestined role that clerics for Inquisitor start out with. I figured I'd run Inquisitor because it's got some fairly good sustain, and from the sounds of it, it's going to be fairly challenging. Oh? Are we starting? I think we're starting. Oh. Okay. So Alishk, looks like. Oh dear. Oh, he bonked the tank pretty hard, so I see a frontal cleave. How much health? 53 billion health. Oh my lord. Stun. Okay. Spawning mobs. A lot of mobs. Oh dear lord. That's a lot of squirrels. Okay, well, he wasn't lying. That is a lot of squirrels. Oh. Okay. There's a new achievement. Rodentia Roundup. Summon Alisik? 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 Alisik. Interesting name. Alright. Oh, that's a lot of them. Oh dear. Oh no, I don't... I don't think Carolar meant to spawn that many of them. Okay, yep. There we go. Oh my lord. Well. Oh no. Look at all of them. They're evil, they just swarm. Enraged, swarming squirrel. Well, we lived. Getting a lot of doubloons. Okay, so there's Nightmare, Prismatic, Water, Fire, Earth, Life, I'm assuming Death, all the elements as well as Nightmare, and Prismatic. Very interesting. And those just are right here. I'm really curious what you can buy with these. I really am. Alright, looks like we're going to be going again. Hopefully I can get a chance to look at the Rift store. Okay, well, we're back in it. We're gonna follow the rules. Ooh. I can't attack at all. No, it seems the server performance is happening for everybody. Unfortunately, I'm not even able to help. Oh, a lot of things are catching up. Looks like I'm about to log out. Oh dear. Okay, so you only have a short amount of time to kill this guy. Once he spawns, you have what looks like a little bit before he gets this buff called Homesick, or if you don't kill him in 40 minutes or so, probably 45 or 50, he'll go away. Very interesting. I'm still casting Nasir's Rebuke, so we'll see. It honestly might be worth just going Catalyst. I'm only doing 26,000 damage to these guys, so that's definitely not intended, I don't think. I'm pretty sure Cleric does a lot more than this. Yeah, definitely. Oh. Looks like we're back at it, maybe? Ikril. Looks like Ikril just wiped everybody, the spider boss. Looks like he has bubbles. Yeah, so it looks like on spawn these guys have 45 minutes to kill them. Otherwise they go away. Oh, why'd you pull him? Why? Why did you pull him? Oh, okay, Venom Torrent. Oof. That hit me for 1,000,000. Definitely a little bit overtuned. That's alright, that's what the PTS is for testing. But it's just hilarious how he basically obliterated everybody. But the challenge definitely looks to be very high on groups. Like, you can't walk in with just a bunch of DPS here. Some companions. So it looks like all of these guys will probably have companion pets. I'm gonna see. If the server's performance keeps up, I feel like it wouldn't be as big of an issue, and if we had a bit more people, especially people with miscellaneous specs. Oh. People with miscellaneous specs, able to do a bit more AoE. And at the same time, the PTS is lacking a lot in Primalist, because you can't have any, really, and the purchased specs, so we're limited by those. And as well, it seems the damage numbers are off. This is definitely a good turnout, though, for PTS testing. I'm excited. So it looks like there's a new one titled Planet. Oh, we're back in it. Still looks like a lot of mobs, but yeah, he definitely has a very, very high damage reduction. Oh, there's a stun. There's the mob spawns. Yeah, it's definitely a little easier on the server with less mobs. Still doing like no damage. 47 minutes. We haven't even gone down a single percentage. Yeah, it's just way too many mobs for him. You gotta have a lot of AoEs, so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch to Kabbalist. There's so many ads that I can't see the boss anymore. Oh, there goes Holy. Just finished setting up my bars while the chaos ensues. I think this is our AoE spell. There we go. We've managed to survive this long and have not even made a dent at all. Oh, Caroline just mentioned that this guy is T3 and not T2. That might help. Looks like the squirrels are running rampant on everybody though. Very curious if this works. Oh, oh dear. Oh no. I was not ready for that one. There we go. Squirrels back up. Hopefully somebody will take it. Oh, that's a lot of squirrels. I don't think we had much of a chance, being real. That was hilarious.
It's a harsh world out there.
Okay. So, just one last quick update is that after the shards went offline, it looks like that's going to be the end of testing. Carolar got what he needed, and things should be looking exciting. The squirrel and spider are going to get a bit of tuning, and in future, we will be testing the other 3 left to go. And it looks like there's a new set of gear to be acquired. Looking like primarily weapons. I'm super excited. So thank you all for taking a look at this first look video. Make sure to remember that none of this was final. This was all just preliminary testing. Things are definitely subject to change. And I'll catch you all next time. Peace.